Hey guys, hope you're doing good today out there. So today I'll be showing you secret hacks you need to know in trading indices, US30, VIX 75, and any indices out there. If you've been following me before now, you should know that VIX 75, I'm a lover of VIX 75, and recently I've started trading US30 because I love to trade indices because they make a very big move in this forex market. So I love pairs that delivers quite a number of pips on a daily basis. And if you look at US30 does that like on a daily basis. On a daily basis, just if you know the secret to trading these pairs, you can make a whole lot of money on these pairs. And without further ado, let's go into the chart and let me begin to chop it down. Let me begin to break it down, what I actually saw on US30 that made me get on this trade. And previously I shared an analysis on VIX on US30. US30, we actually took this trade to the downside, which is about 400 pips. Then right after we took this trade, another opportunity showed up. I'm a supply and demand SMC trader, and I don't do breakout. So anytime price happens to run out liquidity, the next thing I'm expecting is for a retracement to take place. A retracement to take place because below a recent low, there is always liquidity there. So anytime price takes a recent low, this is a recent low. Anytime price takes a recent low, all I expect is a retracement. So we took this trade. I have a video on it on our YouTube where we actually took this trade, and I showed you that I called it on our Telegram channel. For those that are on our free Telegram channel, I actually called this trade out, and it gave about 400 pips or thereabout, or even more than. So another opportunity presented itself. If you've been following my supply and demand journey, I have the areas I consider as my premium zone and my discount zone. In the case of a sell, I like to sell from a premium zone. And if you look at this swing leg, if you look at this move to the downside, if you put your fib, if you put your fib on this swing leg, you realize that price happens to have created a supply zone, which happens to fall in my premium. Let me take you to the chart. This is on trading view. Let me bring out my fib and show you so that you could have a better understanding of what I'm talking about. Look at this. This is the move we actually caught the second time. This is the first move that gave us about 400 pips, and this is the one we caught the second time. So if I bring my fib out from this place, if I bring my fib, if I put my Fibonacci, I've been laying emphasis on these levels that say when you have a zone that coincides with 79% or 70.5, you can see these levels here. It has high probability. Is my own premium zone, just like the retail concept traders refer to, or some of these levels as their own golden zone. To me, as a smart money supply and demand trader, this is my own golden zone. 79% is my own premium zone in the case of a sell, but in the case of a buy is my own discount zone. And I have videos where I've showed examples where price has respected these levels in the market over and over again, and you can see immediately I have a zone, but I don't just trade off Fibonacci just like that. I only use it for confluence in the market. I only use it as I only use it for confluence in the market, not that I just automatically trade off those zones just like that or blindly. So now that I have my 79%, my zone fall within 79%, I know that if price retraces back into this place, it's going to be another sell from there. It's going to be another sell from there because price has actually taken, it has given us another lower low to this. So as a smart money trader, we wait for price to return to a premium zone to sell. We always want to sell from premium. We are not looking to do breakout selling, breakout of here like some would do. I'm not looking to do breakout, and retest and continue selling. So I'm waiting for price to return into a premium zone so that I can sell from there. And let me play price from this place. Let me put my short tool. Let me put my short tool. So exactly, I will show you the evidence of taking this trade because I actually called it on our Telegram channel. So if you are not on our Telegram channel, you are actually missing a whole lot because I actually called this trade on our Telegram. I called it. So let me play it for just for you to see. So price went back into that area. Price actually went back and activate that area. You can see price tapped into it. Price tapped into it, and we actually took this trade, and it gave nothing less than 200 pips, over 200 pips in profit. Over 200 pips in profit we got on this trade. And you know, I'll show you evidence of taking it. You can see, that's the move. We actually caught this move to the downside. We gave over 200 pips. You can see our stop loss wasn't taken. Our stop loss wasn't taken. Price from that zone, from that 79%, you know, which is my premium zone, is sold down over 200 pips before this, you know, it started retracing. This the next day. We actually caught this move the previous day. So this is another day that you see price going up. So we caught this 400 pips to the downside. We caught this over 200 pips move, and that is it. I simply trade off supply and demand SMC, and that has been what I've been preaching. It works on all pairs, it works on all indices. And let me show you another trade I took on VIX75, and I also called it on our Telegram channel because, you know, I actually have a Telegram channel for Forex. I have a Telegram channel for synthetic indices. And let me show you my analysis on VIX75 as well. So now, one thing you should pay attention to in the market is whenever you see an area of liquidity like this, look at our price actually took liquidity and immediately switches to the other side, immediately breaks structure. What price is actually telling me is that, see, this is a demand zone that is here. Price disrespected this demand zone, meaning there is more supply in this market than demand in the market, because this area is supposed to be a demand zone that is expected to push price to the upside, but price actually broke the demand zone, meaning there is more supply in this market than demand. And where was the supply coming from? Look at this zone. This is another zone here that the supply came from. This is another zone that the supply came from. So what I simply did was that after price broke this level and I opened my chart and I saw that price has actually broke the demand zone, meaning there is more supply. Price is willing to go more and more in the market. Even if you look at our price came down from this zone, you see that the price came with force to the downside. Look at the retracement. Price is struggling to go back up. That's a retracement phase in the market. That's that's a large push to the downside, price struggling to go back to the upside, and immediately price got into this 4-hour supply zone. I switched to 15 minutes, and that's why I caught my trade. I think I caught my trade on 15 minutes or 30 minutes. So I switched to 15 minutes, and look at what I got on 15 minutes. Let me show you. I've been laying emphasis on market structure. Everything about market is, you know, market structure is the bedrock of analysis. Is the bedrock of any analysis you are doing. You must understand market structure. Look at when price was going up. This low created this high. After I created this high, just like what I showed you on the 4 hours time frame, this demand created this high. But look at what happened afterwards. If you have an eagle's eyes, you are going to see this. Did you see this close? This full candle close below this demand? It simply means that at this point, supply has overpowered demand, which some people will refer to as a break of structure. Break of structure at this point in time. Yeah, it is a break, it's a break of structure. It's a break of structure at this point in time, but you can see clearly that uh supply has overpowered demand at this point in time because supply came from here. This demand is well, this demand was supposed to hold. It was supposed to push back, price back up. Price is not supposed to close below this demand. But at this point, the demand failed, which gave us a break of structure. 15, when you're on a 4 hours time frame and you have a 15 minutes break of structure, that means price wants to move. Is either price wants to go in that direction or price wants to retrace in that direction. So immediately I saw this 15 minutes supply came from here and disrespected this demand, I know that VIX 75 was about to go down. I knew that it was about to go down. In fact, if you pay attention to price, the same thing I explained earlier on US30 is still taking place here. Look at the impulsive move to the downside that took this demand. Look at the retracement phase. When you have if you watch my supply and demand video, which I have on this YouTube, you are going to understand. I have a series on supply and demand. Please go and watch it. I have a masterclass video on supply and demand. Go and watch it for you to have more understanding. Look at impulsive move that broke structure. Look at the retracement. Price was sluggish in the retracement. So I caught this trade immediately. Price got into here. I think I caught it on 30 minutes. I caught it on 30 minutes. I have a better, I caught it on 30 minutes. This is where I caught the trade. And look at how price got into it. What did you see? Are you surprised price is going down? It has made about 3,000 pips move already on VIX 75. And look at what it did again. It broke structure again, telling me that price wants to go down the more. And where is my final target? Let me show you my final target, the final destination. This area I tagged weak low is my final target on VIX 75. And why is it my final target on VIX 75? Look at price created this low. This low refused to create higher high, which makes this low a weak low because it refused to create higher high, which makes it an institutional liquidity. That's why you see sign of liquidity. That's why I put money there. We always trade towards the money. We trade towards liquidity because liquidity drives this market. So is an institutional low, a weak low in the market, and is the point of target because this low refused to create higher high, which makes it an institutional low and is the final destination. But as a day trader, this is a very good place for you to take let's say, take 80% of your profit while you let your runner, while you let it continue to move to the downward side to this place. Because, we have a good analysis, we have everything, but anything can still happen in this market. You don't control this market. You have to play it safe. Always, you have to play it safe, always. So let's go back to 15 minutes time frame and let me continue and show you and give you, show you what I'm also saying. So we have a break of structure already to the downside, telling me price has intention of going down the more. The same thing I showed you on US30. The same thing I showed you on US30. Look at this zone. Look at this zone here. Look at this zone. This nice zone. If I bring up my feed, don't be surprised it falls within 79% or 70.5% as well. It falls within 79% or 70.5%, which is my premium zone. Look at how it aligned perfectly with 79%. Are you surprised? See, everything is about knowledge in this market. Go for knowledge rather than, the mistakes some people do is they go for prop firms rather than taking the money to go and invest in knowledge. Then when you have the knowledge, you can go and start crushing prop firms. Look at how it aligned. And this is the next supply zone where I'm going to be taking this trade. Let me take off this field. This is my supply zone the next place I'll be taking, just like US30. So you can see this secret arc actually works on all pairs, not even on indices alone. It works on all pairs, all pairs. Supply and demand, is worked on everything. So this is the next place I'm going to be taking this trade on VIX and 125. I've already taken off my profit here. So I'm waiting for price to retrace, tap me in from my supply, from my premium supply zone, and ride it to the 4 hours level down there, to the 4 hours low down there. And that's it about, supply and demand, the secret arc that works on all indices, whether synthetic indices, whether US30, NASDAQ, all indices. It works on not even all indices, it works on all pairs. And if you look at it, we have tons of liquidity that needs to be taken right here, tons of relative equal low, so price is coming down here, guys. Price is coming down here. Price is coming down here. So if you are coming across this channel right from maybe for the first time, you are seeing this and you like this analysis, you like what you're seeing, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like our videos, because that's how to trigger the YouTube algorithm to show more videos to other people out there. Be of help to somebody, like our videos so that more people can actually see the good thing we are doing on this channel. And if you want to take our free trades, you want to be part of it, check the description box. You're going to see the link to our Forex channel, where we trade currency on a daily basis. You're going to see the link. If you also want to take a good trade, a 400 pips move on US30, you want to take a 3,000 pips move on VIX75, check the description box. You're going to see the link to my synthetic indices Telegram channel. You are going to see the link to our Forex Telegram channel. Be part of our, free trips and make money with us as well. So that is it about us. And, I have something great coming up. I have a training coming up. It's not about the money. It's about, helping people out there, because I know so many people are struggling with Forex. If you are interested and you want to be part of the training, all I need is people that are teachable and coachable. It's like I said, it's not about the money. Maybe you've not been able to afford all those bogus courses out there. It's time for you to contact me and, let's talk. And, I have a surprising discount for you on my course, on my supply and demand SMC course. So it's time right now to contact me. Let's discuss and let's get started in the training right immediately. Like training and mentorship thereafter. And, we'll form a community of, badass traders out there. So thanks. I believe you enjoyed this video. Look forward to the next one and stay blessed.